Ooh. Again, I know, right? So what happens when you so what happens when you're a lazy freaking bum? You know, stuff kind of builds up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, I just water really hot. Oh, put this in here. Not. Hmm. What's up, JJ? Hmm. No, which one of these is the old one? Damn. That's kind of gross. You can't tell the difference between which ring pops. Oh man, dude, that was like a thing when I was a kid. That was a thing when I was a kid, but I didn't. I don't think I ever had ring pops before. I did. I used to eat pickle sticks. Pickle sticks were my favorite, because it's just like, mmm, drink sugar. There's nothing better than pure granulated colored sugar. I like dyed sugar, colored sugars. That sounds kind of almost inappropriate. Like this day and age, you say colored sugar, it's like I'm being racist. I'm being racist towards sugar of color. I have to be careful now. People might try to start canceling me for talking like that. So I have to, I can only, this may be the only stream I end up doing today because I have, well, yeah, most likely it is because I actually have a meeting at 5 o'clock. I need to tend to, and so I figured between now and 5 I can wash dishes and do a stream real quick, and then I gotta like bounce at like 10 till or something. So maybe just quit job and do YouTube. I can't, dude. I don't have enough support for that. It's not. That's an unrealistic fantasy. Like I thought maybe like if I had got big, then like maybe. But I'm kind of old for that, man. Like no one wants to see. No one's like a fan of like old people really streaming. Oh, that's what I meant to do. I actually meant to put myself some silverware in here. Yeah, but I always make the mistake with these dishes. I always make the mistake of letting stuff accumulate, and then I end up having to actually have a dishwashing session. The older you are, the more wholesome it is. Right. How you always? Well, because I was saying, like, I'm lazy. So, like I said, in addition, it's like the combination of being lazy and being depressed is like the absolute worst combination in life you could ever have in your personality. Because your laziness already makes you lazy as it is, which I am. I know I am. Um, but then when you're depressed, then it's like then you're lazy. You already put stuff off. And I procrastinate. So I'm a lazy, depressed procrastinator, and so the combination of those things. If I'm not being lazy one day, if I'm not being lazy one day, then I'm depressed, and if I'm not depressed, then I'm just procrastinating because I'm just like or it's part anxiety too. You have to do things that I don't know. It's just like the combination of all those things is just crap. You just ran over a lady in GTA, got $2,000 for good behavior. Hey, you know what? Maybe she was a prostitute. You were just cleaning up the streets. That's the good behavior. You were taking matters into your own hand. Like I could have called the cops and just wasted thousands of dollars of taxpayer money, so they just gave you the 2,000 for doing the officer's job for them. Yeah, but I procrastinate, man. I mean, I could have done this on yesterday or Saturday, but I spent time like cleaning my office. I mean, that's the thing is that I at least made progress in my office upstairs, which is great. Like I vacuumed the floor. I started like cleaning stuff off my desk. I started you know, um, just doing something to chip into 2,000 DJs, $20 real life. No, not even that. Maybe like 1 cent, if that, fraction of a cent. But yeah, I mean, I was just trying to do something to chip into or chip away at like how bad that office is. It's just gross. I mean, and then I was trying to set up like the whole like live reaction thing, not because those cars are a million. Just start using paper plate. No, I do use paper plates, but certain things I can't. Like when I made my chili and stuff, and I know that was last week, right? So that's all I'm going to say about that. But like when I made my chili and stuff, like I can't use paper plates for that. I have to use bowls, and I'm not going to be so lazy that I buy plastic bowls or whatever, like paper bowls. It's just throwaway bowls, throwaway. That's just being like I just need to like not be that lazy and actually like try to care a little bit, just a little bit, okay? So I tell myself every day I gotta try to care just a little bit. I mean, today at work I did pretty good. I was able to stay focused, but I actually have something to care about at work right now, so it kind of helps. When you actually have like meaningful work to do. That's why I like school. Like it's when I took college courses, for example, I took classes I wanted to take because I could. But then like when you take classes that you have to, then it's just like, ugh. Like, oh, I gotta take what? Like, I gotta take English? What's up, Milkman? How's it going, man? How's my day has been my day's been good actually. My day's been really good. I helped out. Yeah, I am, Donovan. I'm absolutely saying that. It isn't. What do you think I talked to my boss about for 2 hours last week? I was just like, dude, like some of this crap that I do is just like freaking. It's just nonsense. It's just time filler shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need busy work. I need like actual like meaningful work. But I feel like I'm contributing to something and contributing to my career somehow. I don't want to be like I'm not one of those people that's just happy just doing the same shit every day. You know what I'm saying? Like I appreciate habit and consistency and yeah, I mean I'm a creature of habit just like every other human being is. But I appreciate consistency and reliability and all that kind of stuff. But like that, that's only like a process system. God, I don't even know. I'm trying to speak what I want to say, but maybe you understand what I'm saying. It's more like the overall like process of stuff. Like, hey, this is the way we do development, or like this is the way we create a product, writing code. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain fundamental rules that you follow all the time. A big process, a system process kind of thing. But like within that, your work needs to be diverse. Otherwise, if you're just doing the same work all the time, then it doesn't matter how cool the process is or whatever. It just like your work is just boring. Like what you do inside that process matters, and that's basically what it's come down to is I've I don't really have like all that like a bunch of exciting. I haven't had a bunch of exciting work to have to work on. So it's been just kind of, and it's been that way since all of last year. 2019 was exciting. You know, I don't think that helped me last year either with any, like, you know, crap I was going through with, like, you know, the divorce being final and then all that shit with Natasha and stuff like that. I mean, before then, at least, like, I almost felt like I always had my work that I could fall back on because work would keep me, like, force me to have to pay attention to what I was doing because, like, people cared and stuff like that and people relied on me and stuff. And, you know, it was a little bit different situation, but once you lose that feeling of importance, then, like, your work is, you know, it basically is meaningless. Like I said, that's what I was talking to my boss about. I was just like, dude, like, I just kind of just, no one cares about anything that I do. I don't, you know, I don't feel like I'm contributing anything, like, major at this point. Like, you know, I said my whole career here has been defined based on just being a part of important projects and stuff like that. And I'm like, I've been lacking that for almost over a year now. I'm like, we need something, like. But we finally had our first, like, we finally got our first, like, big project after, well, that that period of time, which just started today. So that was what I was working on last week, and why I was so busy with stuff at work was because of that. And so, but that felt good. Like, I don't mind working late. Like, I'll work late. I'll work anytime, any of the day to get my work done. What's up, Whitey? I don't know what that. What's up, Preston? How you doing, Whitey? You're currently training in Rocket League? Oh, God. You better get trained up, homie. You're going to need a lot of practice. You and JJ, man. You and JJ got to get together. You guys need to start. You guys need to. I want to see you guys come in there and one night you guys are like pros, not as in prostitutes, but as in like professional players. We're going to pimp you out. But yeah, like, so, you know, that's basically been my work life for the last year. So I just kind of, you know, that shit gets boring after a while. You know, you can only stand so much of just not doing really anything. You know, but I'll work all the time. I'll spend hours on the weekend. Like, if I'm really excited about what I'm doing, I will spend it. Like, time is not a factor for me. I will put in as much into it as the enjoyment I'm getting out of it, which is kind of weird because you think, like, oh, geez, like, you know, I could spend several hours after working on a project plan, but, like, yeah, that might seem like it's boring to most people, but, like, that's entertaining for me. That's exciting because it's like trying to solve a puzzle. And that's what's great about, like, the work that we do in IT is, like, everything's about trying to figure shit out and solve problems and stuff like that at different levels. You know, even when it just comes to planning stuff, it's like planning a vacation, for example. If anyone's ever planned, or if you've ever planned anything in your life, you know, like, planned a vacation. Okay, first we're going here, first we're going there, and then you start thinking about, like, well, you know, but if we do this on that day and that on that day, like, that doesn't make sense. We should flip these around or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, or if you're planning a trip if you're planning a long trip to go visit different destinations, right? You go to drive, you know, like, why would you drive from, you know, A to B, and then go down here, then come back up here and go back here? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a method that you'd want to follow to make sure that, like, you're being as efficient as possible. And essentially that's, you know, when you're doing project plans, that's essentially what you're doing is you're like, how do I get from A to Z as efficient as possible, as smoothly as possible, with as few people as possible? You know, how do I save money? Like, how do I, you know, basically, how do I cut cost to try to do what I want to do? And that's, like, to me, that's exciting. For most people, it might not be, for some people at least. All right. I feel like I've already rinsed these out. Oh, yeah, that's right. I need to empty this damn thing out. The sink trap is full, which is disgusting. So that's life in the fast lane, baby boys. Life in the fast lane. How much more time do I got? Okay, I got a little bit of time. Still got like 20 minutes or so. Yeah, 20 minutes or so. I hooked up my Connect yesterday, or was it Saturday? I can't remember. I started playing, so I know like someone had suggested doing like Dance Central or something like that. I feel like that's gonna be, I feel like Dance Central is gonna end up being a problem. It's gonna be problematic to do that, mainly because of copyright. You know, just like doing Rock Band, like the thing is that all those most of those streams end up getting blocked, so no one can really do them after the fact. So I mean, really, it's all about like it truly is just about the live stream of it at that point in time. I feel like I still get hours from those, like watch time hours, but then when they get blocked, like I don't, you know, again, I just don't want a bunch of blocked videos on my channel. I had that before when YouTube had originally demonetized me or flagged my channel as having like content that wasn't mine, and so I already went through that whole process of I went through and deleted a bunch of I think I deleted all my Rock Band videos off of there. I deleted like a bunch of stuff that I published on there that ended up being blocked in multiple countries or blocked worldwide, and so I'm trying to limit I'm trying to limit the amount of content that shows up as blocked on there, so that way if I can qualify for monetization again, then at least you know, they don't have a reason to not monetize me. You know what I'm saying? They don't look at my channel and say, well, you got all this stuff where your videos are blocked or some shit. Probably that favorite moment when your favorite portal gets blocked. Oh, God. That's funny. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know if Dance Central is gonna happen. Do you know that feeling though? Not really, but okay. I'll have to take your word for it. Um, funny. Um, you know that feeling though. No, I know the feeling of when your favorite YouTube video gets blocked. I've had certain ones I've saved, and then like I go back and like look through my favorites, and I'm like, you know what? I need to watch a video that I know I liked because it was funny or something like that. Becky does drugs. What? Do I? I mean, if you consider alcohol a drug, then sure, yes, I do drugs. I drink alcohol. Guilty as charged. Trey says, hell yeah. Okay. No, hell no. You don't want to, don't do drugs, kids. There's no reason to do, honestly, there's no, he snorts disc soap. No, actually, I tried snorting, I snorted Pixie Sticks once. That's about the closest I've come to doing drugs. Actually, I take that back. The closest I've come to doing drugs was, tobacco's technically is a drug, right? So, or nicotine, or both of them actually, right? Maxwell, stop it. I smoked a little bit of a cigarette before, and I think I smoked a little bit of a Black and Mild once, and I was just like, dude, this is, I just felt stupid doing it, and I'm like, why? Like, why do people do this? I mean, you gain, like, you get, like, no benefit from it. I mean, some people, you know, you kind of turn it into a habit, and then you kind of, in your mind, it's like, it feels good to do what you're doing, and then, it just becomes part of who you are, and then that's why people have a hard time stopping that crap. You know, it's just like, why, caffeine, yeah. Well, I remember saying something to Melinda about, like, I said alcohol is a drug. She's like, no, it's not. And I'm just like, what do you mean, no, it's not? I mean, it is. Like, it can alter your mind. I mean, that's kind of the definition of what a drug is, usually. But she said, no, alcohol is not a drug. But she drinks a lot, so that could be why. But, like, that's, you know, I'm just like, it definitely is a drug. Alcohol is absolutely a drug. Weed, the drug, I mean, it's just like, but to say alcohol's not a drug, like, come on. Come on. We all know what it is. If you don't want to admit the truth, then that's fine too. To each their own, I guess. But no, I mean, whether or not alcohol is a drug, that's not a matter of opinion. That's, you know, it's, Biggie smokes the good weed. I don't do drugs, man. By law, it's classified drug, but technically it is. Wait, by law, it's not considered a drug? Well, that may be why she would say that then, because she's very into law, so she she's always said she's like I should become a lawyer. She's like I should have became a lawyer because I know all these different sections of the Ohio Revised Code almost by heart because I actually read through them. I say that because it's legal for 21 plus. Well, no, but that no, when it's legal to drink it is a different thing. But I mean, alcohol itself is a drug, right? I mean, again, it alters your mind. I mean, it can alter. Baker, the type of guy to read terms and conditions. No, not usually. I'm the guy who's like, scroll. How do I get past this the fastest? By the way, you're wasting. You know what? I'm not. I mean, I'm rinsing out dishes. I have to rinse them out first before I wash them, so that way they're not all like greasy and got gunk all over them and stuff. So I'm rinsing the dishes off first, and then I'm gonna wash them. I'm gonna fill up a little thing with some Dawn dish soap, and I'm gonna use that to wash them. But yes, I do waste water. I mean, I guess guilty as charged. I do waste water. Water waster. Get a Michael Phelps from the Colgate commercials. What the heck? Okay. Why would Michael Phelps care if I'm wasting water? If he came over here and saw my sink sometimes, he'd be like, "Oh, bro, I'm gonna go swim in that." He's like, "You got all this water in your sink, homie. Let me go for a swim." Yeah, actually, I need to also get the sink cleaned out because then I can put down my I can spray my bleach in the sink because the bottom of my sink, if I leave dishes in there, it gets stained. So I had to bleach the hell out of it. Look what I got today, though, boys. Check this out. Look what I got today. This is essentially paid for by work. It's the entire Friday collection of Friday the 13th movies. Since I'm such a fan of the series, this was a collector's thing. So it's kind of sick. I like the box art and everything on there. Pretty cool. So that came from Amazon today. Then I also got my South Park bigger, longer uncut. I got my Wolf of Wall Street that I wanted. The Negotiator. Tommy Boy. Gotta have Tommy Boy. And then Office Space. How I didn't own this movie for like a million years. Do a reaction video of South Park. Wait, what? No, you can't do a reaction video of that. I mean, I've seen all the South Park, so I mean, I can't do a reaction video of something I've seen like a billion times. There's just no there's no sense in that. So I've seen a lot of people post or a bunch of posts of like TikToks and Discord. That's insane, guys, because that's kind of good because I may end up just having to take like a handful and do a video out of like the first 5 or something like that, or 10. Just keep the video short because I feel like once you start getting past like a few minutes, people's attention span, yeah, not a 1 hour long video. That would just be no one would watch that. You know what I'm saying? It would just be like. So I think I'm just gonna do like my plan was to do like just do one video a week. And then just have a bunch of that video. So like if I did react to 5, maybe it's 5 minutes. It just kind of depends on the cumulative time. You can watch it 886 times. Right. But see, I don't know if watch time, I wonder if you watch the same thing over and over again, I wonder if YouTube counts that because I wonder if it's supposed to be unique watch time. My guess is that if it's YouTube, it's probably unique watch time, like unique users, not just someone watching the same shit over and over again. Wait, what about TikToks or whatever y'all youngins call them? What? I posted a video on my channel on was it Saturday or Sunday? I think it was yesterday, right? Posted a video on my channel saying that I'm going to do like reaction to TikTok videos. So if you share 0 comments, oof, I know, right? That's okay. Well, yeah, but most people have posted stuff in Discord though, Amon. So if you go look in the reaction video or like reaction suggestions channel. Um, there's a bunch of videos that people posted in there so far, just in the past couple of days. So I have plenty in there. I mean, even if no one replies on YouTube, I mean that's fine too if they don't. I mean, you're a bad viewer. Yes, you are. If you didn't know, you better go ask somebody. All right, what time is it? 4:36. Okay, so I got about 20 or 14 minutes. No, I can't. I don't always turn the bot on, man. Like, cause for these quick streams, it's kind of hard. I always kind of forget. Um, ugh, dude, I really need to start like keeping up on washing dishes because this is just cleaning that office was just a pain in the butt. Wait, oh, it actually worked? Holy crap! I mean, I leave it on sometimes, but it's kind of up to the bot to decide whether or not it wants to stay on. So sometimes, and sometimes it takes a little bit to initialize again or reinitialize. Okay, so I got those rinsed off. We got some silverware soaking. All right, let's do this. Let's get this filled up with some hot water. Ow! Ow, what the hell was on there? Yeah, that finger was. Oh, so this morning I texted Melinda, wash them as soon as you finish them like a responsible. I know, dude. Like I said, it's been a, look, I've had that habit of not doing that since I was a kid. My parents would whoop my ass for not doing that, and I still do it to this day. So it's, it's just, it's like laziness. It's like part of me. It's like laziness slash, procrastination, and now part depression. So, yeah, I'm serious. I did. I used to get my ass whooped for not washing dishes, not washing my own dishes. There's actually a story there, but wait, what's up with the Lou? Oh gosh. Oh no, get an extra O. Trey, how could you? How could you do that to them, homie? Oh man, we've broken out. We've gone full retard mode. We've gone full retard mode up in here. Everyone's lost their minds. Define. I don't know. I can't, Amon, because I didn't watch it, so I have no idea. I can't define something I don't know anything about. Becky said the arse word. What? Oh, really? You're gonna say retard is a bad word? Look, I grew up in the '90s where the word retard was acceptable. I mean, shit, they had that shit in TV shows. Well, where they, I said Baker's a very sexy man in the language of what? Okay. Funny. I said I didn't watch the Super Bowl. I didn't say I didn't know the outcome of the Super Bowl, so I can't really define, anything of that. I just figured that I figured the trolls would be in full effect today, and so someone already tried to say something about it earlier, and I did my due diligence and I was the better person, took the high road, and instead of acknowledging a triggering comment, I just chose to ignore it. Because, it's funny that, like, if, if people are, again, there's no such thing as goats unless they're farm animals or wild goats that live in the mountains somewhere. But like if the Browns are playing against another team or something like that, and there was kind of like a friendly kind of, oh, my team's gonna win, and then the Browns end up winning or the Cavs end up winning or whatever, the one thing I never do is I never go in and I never gloat about anything. I mean, unless someone's like really being a pain in the ass about it or something, that's the only time that I would like say something. I never gloat about that kind of stuff because I don't have to. Because the way I look at it is, what happened happened, and it is what it is, right? The other person obviously already knows the end result, but some people just, some people just don't. Some people just don't have that same mentality. People want to get in your face. They want a reaction, and so I'm not going to give anyone the satisfaction of said reaction. It's not worth my time or effort or energy. I mean, again, like it's plus again. I mean, the only yeah. Anyways, that's it. Right. I mean, the way I look at it is that, like, I can never be overly excited. Like, yeah, I can understand, like, being happy as a result of, like, I don't know, like, hey, said team won or something like that. But, like, beyond that, like, you can't really, I don't know how much more invested you could be into, certain accolades or anything like that, because the way I look at it is the only accolades that matter in my life are my accolades. I don't need to relish or live vicariously through other people that have bigger and better achievements than I ever will. There's no point in that. You have to strive towards your own achievements and not really worry about what someone else did. Your accolades are really good too. Yeah, like what? Like I won a game against Preston and Baker in Rocket League, with playing with JJ on my team. Or I ran some woman over in GTA and got $2,000 for it. Trey's like, that's my that's my accolade. Choked him out. Wait, choked him out in 7 seconds. Wait, what? What? I didn't see. All I saw was choked him out in 7 seconds. That's all I saw. So if you said something before that, my accolade is beating up my sister for the last wing. Oh God, that's hilarious. Beating my sister up. Jeez, it's like, and I'm 15 and she's like 2. I punched her square in the face. I said, "Woman, you better give me that chicken wing." But yeah, I mean that's the thing. I feel like people get way too excited over, like, oh, so and so did this, so and so. It's like, okay, like that's great. I mean, yeah, it's I feel like they're probably even more excited. They get more excited than the person who actually accomplished the goal. And it's just like, why are you trying to live in their shoes, man? Like, live in your own shoes, do your own things. Like, you get way too excited over what other people do. How about you do something exciting with your life and stop worrying about and stop living in, like I said, living vicariously through someone else. You know what I'm saying? Oh, she's 13. She'll be fine. Wow. It's crazy. Crazy. Has 17 broken bones and a concussion. Oh God. It's like I put my sister in the ER for a chicken wing. What time is it? I want to check my phone. I mean, it's got to be, if it's close to 4:50, that's the time I need to be looking for here. I was gonna say the doctor said it only take like 6 months to recover. Oh God. 5:44. Whoa. Okay. 4:45. Okay, I got about 5 minutes. Like I said, I needed to take a break from work, so my break from work was washing dishes and streaming. Like I said, I mean, I don't know. I might stream. I could probably stream a little bit later, but I didn't run this morning, so I'm thinking I need to do something right and actually run when I get done with work. Plus, I don't know how this meetings have kind of got me a little anxious because I'm basically going to be telling someone something they don't want to hear. Do a running stream. Now, there's no point in that because I can't talk and run on the treadmill at the same time. I'd be like, okay, guys, plus you're not supposed to, plus you don't breathe in and out. You don't breathe in with your mouth open. You breathe in through your nose. So I wouldn't really be talking much. You would just be sitting there watching me run on a treadmill and just breathing heavily and sweating and wearing my John Cena headband to catch sweat from my head. Because I do actually wear that. I wear my John Cena headband on my head when I run on the treadmill. It's kind of cool. And at the end, I pump up my shoes like John Cena does his, like when he was Thug Life John Cena. Thug Life John Cena. When he was part of Thug Shield or Hood Shield. Oh, there's deer in the backyard. They come walking through here every once in a while just to say what's up, even in the winter. They're like, hey, and you got food for me? Shoot them. How do running streams get views for other people? I don't understand that. I feel like the reaction one will be good enough because I feel like those get reactions over time seem to get a lot of a lot of views. I feel like. I mean, again, like some people do a lot of people do music, and I'm not just talking about like those two dudes that I subscribe. The twins, the new trend. Like I'm not just talking about them. There was other suggested videos for that, like on their channel about other videos to watch, and it's basically just like a lot of people. One was like dad and daughter like listen to "Dear Mama" by Tupac. I'm like thinking like why that like what why is this a thing? But it's just some old guy and his daughter sitting there listening to watching a music video on YouTube and reacting, and I'm just kind of like, really, like why is this a thing? And it's got like several thousand views, and it's kind of like okay, like. Shit, if I'd be happy just to get some videos back to a couple hundred views. I think the one Super Bowl sim I did, I think it was the very first one I did this year had like just over 100 views. But like the playoff videos I used to publish, and again, I feel like it's just either people can't find me or simulations have become a dying trend. Or people are looking elsewhere for, people already have some other place for simulation. I have no idea. Like it's just really weird because it feels like it went from like up here to just plummeted in terms of simulation stuff. You have to stream Fortnite? Oh hell no, I'm not gonna stream Fortnite. I didn't really get a lot of people that came to watch when I streamed Fortnite either. I mean, I know people did, but it's not like it was like, I had like hundreds of views or anything like that. It was just more like, oh wow, you kind of get an initial surge because you're like, oh, he's playing Fortnite, and then you get like the 1v1 me Baker and all this kind of, I just like I did have one clip from Fortnite. If anyone remembers, Whitey, I don't even think you were on the channel when I did that. I think I published a separate video of it though, when it was me and it was a team of 3. Me and a team of about 2 other people against a team of I think 2 other guys or maybe 3, and it was in Solid Gold Edition. And my 2 teammates got eliminated. My 2 teammates got eliminated. It was just me left against 2 other people. I ended up winning the freaking. I got the victory royale. And it was just like, it was such a proud moment, I guess, or a good moment, because everyone was like, oh my god, thank you! Like, I don't know, that was fun, that was exciting, that was clutch. I was clutch, for sure, in that game, and that's why I posted the highlight of it. It was freaking sick. But I don't know, like, I just don't, Fortnite's just for little kids mainly, though, now, and I don't really have enough time to spend, like, playing and getting that good at a game like that. I mean, I don't know, maybe I could, but I feel like doing some of the Connect stuff might be interesting. Like I can do Connect Adventures and crap like that. But I don't think the dancing stuff's gonna work out. Dance Central, because like I said, then you have to worry about copyright and stuff like that. All right, well I gotta get ready for my meeting anyway, or at least mentally prepare myself for this disaster. So I'm gonna go for now, and then if I happen to get back on later, then I guess I happen to get back on later. But I'm not sure if that's gonna happen. So we'll see. So I will see you guys next time.